different. Never mind. Big slam. Boom.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yo, what's good?
What's good, man?
Hey, feeling like money, feeling like moolah.
I bet you
It's a
do.
good
You,
day
you
in the
feel like telling the
neighborhood.
truth? You feel like telling you feel like telling the truth?
Hey,
Feel like telling the
truth
truth?
shall set you free, my brother.
No. Anywho, man, I'm your boy CL Cool,
I'm your boy Tez.
and we the Yellow Rocket Boys represent on the Yellow Rocket Boys Network. And today we're going to do the Money in the Bank review. Emanating from Las Vegas. I said Las Vegas, Los Angeles. It was from LA, LA,
You know, you
LA.
got Vegas on the mind because you know we doubling down,
Yeah,
so it's on your mind.
we can talk about that a little bit too. Um, but Money in the Bank, you know what? I'm gonna get right to it. I'm gonna get right to the review. I'm gonna get right to the review. Let's get right to it. All right.
All right, let's get it.
If you notice in the arena, in the arena, in the into it zone, them green lights you saw, I didn't know. That means that those are empty seats, right? And you saw a lot of them in the beginning of the show, and I was like, you know, because it did look a little empty. It looked like everybody got there late. But I think they said it was a marathon going on down the street and traffic and it took people a while to get there. So I think that's why it looked a little bit empty the first two matches, and then you got to the Becky match. It looked like everybody got there. So I just wanted to touch on that. But
Well, you know, people's already
first
going
match,
in online talking about something. It's the prices.
no, no, bro. Like you can see, like you can look at the first match and you like, okay, there's some empty seats out there. And then by the time you got to the
Hmm.
Becky match, those seats was filled up, so it wasn't, whatever. But let's talk about the first match. The first match was the women's Money in the Bank match. You had Stephanie, Julia, Roxanne, Rhea, Naomi, and Alexa Bliss. Now I picked, I wanted Julia to win. I just thought it would be cool to see somebody from NXT come up and get the briefcase right away, and you pick Naomi. And
Yes.
Naomi won. The match, first of all, congratulations to Naomi. I wanted Julia to win, but this is still great for me because I think with the new role she deserves it. Because when they turned her heel, and it was revealed that she was the one that attacked Jay Cargill, and then when she got into that role, I thought she did such a good job with the different theme music, the way she altered her appearance. I thought she did great. And then she went on to lose at WrestleMania to Jade, and then she continued to like keep getting beat up by Jade per se. Like there was some back and forth, but Jade would usually get the upper hand. So I thought it was good that she won this match. She deserves it with this new character. She deserves this, and I think with uh the Jade and Bianca, because to me, I don't think this storyline is fully kicking off with that storyline until Bianca gets there. That's when the storyline is gonna pick up. So I like her
Yeah.
having that briefcase, carrying it around, and then when Bianca's better, you go right into that feud because I think all three of them about to feud with each other. I think Jay's about to feud with Bianca, Bianca's about to feud with. They're all about to feud. It's about to be a three-way feud, especially with Naomi holding the briefcase now. Now she's an important part of the story. It's not like she's gonna get kicked to the back with the Jade and Bianca. With Naomi with that
Yeah.
briefcase and possibly having that belt, that feud
Yeah.
is getting kicked up another notch, and I like that.
Oh yeah, I
What
love
do
it.
you?
Like,
So what say you?
you know what? It couldn't happen at a better time for her. Because let's be real,
Yeah.
Naomi been there a long time. And
Wouldn't
she
it say
has
like 15
had,
years? Uh,
yeah. So she has had, two championships under her belt, no pun intended. So it's like, all right, now Money in the Bank, it brings a whole new element to the character. It's perfect time during the revamp. I was like, it's the perfect storm. It's the perfect storm.
perfect time. Perfect time, especially like I said with the Bianca story in the background. 'Cause I think they
Mm-hmm.
put that on hold for a little bit till she get back. But
Yeah.
overall, the match to me was okay. There was a lot of sloppiness in it, especially with Roxanne and Julia. Um, just I guess some ladders are heavier this year than last year because the men seem to have a problem with it too, and the women had a big problem with it,
Yeah,
holding the
anytime they
ladders
had to
up and
build
all that.
something, it was horrible.
It was
Anytime they had to
horrible.
build
Yeah,
something.
it was horrible. Uh, I do like the spot where Alexa Bliss them did the Canadian Destroyer on the ladder. I
Yeah,
love. I they kind of took it safe if you think about it. Like compared to last year's Money in the Bank women's match when Chelsea went through the two tables, it wasn't anything too devastating in that match. Which I don't think you need that in a ladder match to make it a good ladder match. Like, a lot of people are like,
no.
oh, they didn't jump off the ladder like Jeff Hardy and go through a table, so it wasn't a good match. I thought it was a decent enough match, but you didn't need all that. But you can tell the women were like, no, we ain't doing all that. We'll
But you
get
see
down
what's
to some
funny?
ladders. What?
But real spit, like you see what's funny, like you see how you said that, like people were saying they didn't jump off the ladder like Jeff Hardy. It's been done
Yeah,
so much that you expect it.
yeah,
And that's how you know when you do need a break from something like that because it's becoming too common. So
yeah, yeah. Because Chelsea, like I said, Chelsea Green took that spot last year when she went through two tables right off the top ladder when Tiffany
yeah,
pushed her off. So I thought this year was good. It was focused more on the stories and the women instead opposed to the spots that we all tend to do. Just like one of the things I hate about wrestling now is whenever there's a tag team match and it gets violent, the first thing fans say, we want tables. Like we don't always need tables. Like that's the
no,
first thing. Bring the tables. We want tables. Like, no, we don't. We don't need tables all the time. So we don't need women falling off. I thought this was good. They didn't need to fall off the ladder and do all that stuff. The man did, which is good. You don't need both ladder matches doing big spots. Have the women do the small spots and the the cringiness, and then have the men do the high flying matches. I mean high flying spots like they did. So I did like that. But they took
yeah,
some nasty bumps. They still took some nasty bumps. Was that Alexa Bliss that took that shot to the ribs? Was that her?
yeah. When
When
they
when
dropped her
they
down on it,
yeah, like they still took some spots, man. Like oh, they took some nasty spots. But
yeah,
Naomi
that was
won.
nasty.
I thought for a minute like Julia was gonna win. Then looked like Roxanne was definitely gonna win, and then but I do like that Naomi won. So congratulations to her. Congratulations. And you saw how she got emotional when Big E was giving her props. She got a little emotional, and she had to turn it back. Like, I don't care about none of y'all. But you could tell she was about to cry, and then she had to she had to like, okay, let me get out of that.
Hmm.
So like I said, congratulations to Naomi for winning the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yes, sir. And everybody just to let that back in. That was my pick.
That was his pick. That was his pick. All right. So the second match on the card went to Dominic Mysterio versus Oscar Jr. This match happened because of the earlier events at the AAA, NXT, and WWE Worlds End. Um, I said Worlds End. What's they say? Worlds Collide.
Was
Oh, I'm
collide.
just tripping. Worlds Collide. I'm tripping today. But that match, they got into it at Worlds Collide, and Dominic put his money in, put his Intercontinental belt on the line against Octagon Jr. and Money in the Bank, which was a good little quick match. I think it was just there to promote AAA stars. It showed Mr.
Hmm.
Iguana, which if you watch Worlds Collide, there's already rumors the WWE already come out merch for Mr. Iguana. They already own it. They own it. He could, like the way that he was in that match,
Yeah,
like the way the stuff that he did in that match, plus his painting his face green with the one on his hand and all of that, and just the crazy stuff he do. I was like, yeah, they're gonna be all over that. And the fans loving him, like yeah, they're gonna be all over that, all over Mr. Iguana.
it's crazy how people
But
love puppets and like attachments. Cause you remember Santino with the snake.
yep,
You remember
hmm
oh boy with Frankie, Coco Beware and Frankie.
hmm
That was the bird. Then you had the LOD. Remember they had the puppet that time.
yep.
People love like extra stuff like that. That's interesting.
Yep.
I
But
mean, it's kid friendly
doing,
though.
yeah, exactly. And that guana, they're about to sell that. About
Oh
to sell
yeah,
that
yeah.
because one of the things they want to do because in Mexico, CMLL, they're the number one promotion. They're the top dog in Mexico, and AAA is number two. So it's like WWE is like, okay, we're gonna take over. We'll give y'all our production, our marketing skills, and we want to get y'all up there. So it's good for WWE, and this is what they want. Like, okay, Mr. Guana, like they brought him to the show. He was on Money in the Bank. He right front row and center. So it's like
Yeah.
we're gonna bring y'all in. We're gonna give y'all the WWE touch, and y'all gonna go far. And by the way, Dominic Mysterio did win that match with a frog splash after the interference or distraction from Liv Morgan. So that was a quick little match. It was there to showcase the Triple H star, which is Octagon Jr. Just give them some shine on Money in the Bank, which was a good idea. That's a good idea.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah. Next match, Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. And I got this one right. I said Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch. I gave it to her. She won the match. And again, in that third match together, a great match. Better than that backlash match. This match was good. Like
They
they
went
worked well
hard.
together.
They
Yeah,
went
and
hard.
yeah, like that was still working hard. Like just like they was like they didn't slow the pace. It was like fast paced. Lyra's top almost came off. We almost saw something. So it was like the second time her top almost fall off.
You had to
Royal
make sure to
Rumble,
mention
she didn't
that.
expect that. Yeah, I mean it did. It did. It almost fell off. But but like I said, this was like this match was fast paced, hard hitting. I loved it. I ain't gonna lie. I thought at times that Lyra was about to win this match. Like when Becky get her the manhandle slam from the top from the second rope, you thought it was over.
Yeah.
She kicked out. She kicked out of everything. So you were like, man, y'all like, man, Lyra gonna win this? And what do you know it? The man won, Becky Lynch. What do you think about? What did you think about this match?
I thought the match was fire. I like the fact that the rivalry is as heated as it is, where it does feel personal, and it feels like
Yep,
now you know how when you like running and then you come around that one lap and you hit your stride and everything's like
yeah,
coasting. I
yeah,
feel like they didn't hit that stride now and they coasting. So now it's like it's not the question of if the match is going to be good. It's like what type of good match are we going to put on tonight? Because they have that type of chemistry. That's the Stone Cold Bret Hart that you're looking for with the rivalry, and you know the match is going to be dope every time they meet. So
exactly,
I'm with it.
exactly. I love I think we said it before in the rundown. We love the way that Lyra has that fire under her, especially
Hmm.
post match. Remember post match, if Becky lost, she couldn't battle for the Intercontinental title on the Lyra hand. If Becky won, then Lyra had to raise her hand in victory, like she did at the NXT show when they first fought, and Lyra took the belt from Becky. So Becky won, which means Lyra had to raise her hand in victory. Now, I went back and watched their Raw segment. The only thing Becky said was, "If I win, you have to raise my hand in victory." They ain't say nothing about parading around the ring with the hand raised. They ain't said nothing about putting the belt on her. But Becky wanted all that. And I was like, yeah, the Becky like to get, that's about to get knocked out. And that's exactly what
Hmm.
happened. At first, Becky wanted Lyra to raise her hand. Lyra didn't want to do it, but she a woman of her word. So she raised her hand, and then Lyra was about to leave. And Becky like, no, 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 no. Now I want you to, parade me around the ring and raise my hand on each side of the ring. And Lyra did that. And then she was trying to walk off, and then Becky was like, no, 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 put the belt on. And she put the belt on her, and then after she put the belt on her, she gave Becky her finisher and walked out the ring. So that feud ain't over. I think the next one is gonna be a special stipulation match, like a cage match or I quit match or last woman standing. I can see a last woman standing.
I can
I
see
think it's the
that.
next match we're going to. I don't think they're gonna go to another match, but it's the third match that they had. I think the next match is gonna be a last woman standing or like a cage match, or it's gonna be something like that. So just look out for that. That's gonna happen. That's gonna
I can see that. I can see
happen.
that.
Yeah,
I mean, it
that's
warrants
gonna
it
happen.
now because it's they've shown they can do everything on the regular scale, so it warrants it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they need a special stipulation. Like last woman standing is a good one. Like you can wrestle as long as you want, and you have to be brutal. And I think that's what that feud is going. It's gonna go down to like violence, violence. You know?
And Lyra is a made woman now. She's made.
Yeah,
She's a made woman.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So the next match, men's Money in the Bank. You had you had LA Knight, Andrade, El Grande Americano, Seth Rollins, Solo Sikoa. Who was the last one in the match? I'm forgetting somebody. Mm, 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 mm.
So
All
you get
right,
everybody you
so
said.
yeah, you ain't write notes down, ladies and gentlemen, today. So I said LA Knight, Seth Rollins, El Grande Americano, Andrade, and that was it. Anyway, we get to the
Did you say
match.
solo?
Yeah, I said solo.
Okay.
I said solo. I said
All right.
solo. Hey, well, that match that forgettable. Okay, let me stop. That match was not
Penta,
forgettable.
man. Did you say Penta?
Penta, I did not. How did I get people are
Because that
watching
was
like, how
my
did I not
pick.
know about Penta? It sure was a pick. How you know, no notes. I'm sorry, no notes. Uh, woo, we forgot about that. My God. Anyway,
We real, y'all. 100%. We real over here on the network.
yeah, no, no notes, no notes. Uh, Seth Rollins ended up winning the match, which to me, this match it was a match, and then it was a segment, and then it was a match that turned into a segment, and then turned into another segment, and then turned back into the match. So this match is going on, and he, Andrade should have won it. He had his hands on the briefcase. You know what I'm saying? LA Knight should have won. He had his hands on the briefcase. And this match is going on, and they're taking bumps, good bumps, high, not good bumps, but like high risk bumps. And this match is going good. Pence is doing this thing. Everybody's doing this thing. And Seth Rollins on the outside of the ring, and you can see him motion like, "Come on in here, like, come on." So Brunson Reed and Bron Breakker, the two Bruns, they come in and he spirit and Braun Breaker spirit the crap out of Grande Americano in that aisle. Like good genius. And they come out red shot, Brunson Reed over here giving tsunamis, and you know, they beat up everybody in the match, and then they go outside to Solo. And, Solo like, hey, hold on, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. And then before you know it, you hear my boy music. By two. So you hear Jacob Fatu music, and Jacob and JC comes out, and they confront Braun Burke and Brunson Reed in the middle of the ring. And, they're fighting. Brunson Reed and JC is on the outside fighting. And then Braun Breaker and Solo is fighting. No, not Solo. Braun Breaker and Brunson Reed is fighting. Am I right with that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then Jacob Fatu is in the ring and he's fighting. And so they get the better of him. He go get Solo, get him up, bring him in the ring, get that fireball ladder. Good product placement, by the way, having the fireball ladder. They get the fireball ladder, put it up. Solo goes to climb up and get the briefcase, and Jacob holds his leg. And it's a funny sight to see because Solo they keep trying to go up and he can't. And he's like he got his face like I can't go up, can't go up. And he looks down and he sees that Jacob Fatu has his leg, And Jacob Fatu had says the famous words, man. I hate you solo.
I loved it.
I hate
I
you.
loved it.
I hate you. So God, like, man, this gonna hit like crack. I hate you solo. Brings him down. Uh, brings him down. Hit him with that the flip from the top rope. The backflip from the top rope. Hit it on him, and then put my man through the ladder. Then it had sit out on the outside. Put Solo through the ladder, and that's it. And that was my pick, and I was like, yep, my pick is gone. That's over with. Um, Grande Americano, who did double duty, he did his thing in this match too. He hit
Yeah, he did.
Penta. Penta was yeah. He hit Penta with the man. Penta was about to get that briefcase. He hit Penta with the man, and then that's when I knew your pick was over. It was over with. He hit Penta with that man, with that loaded man.
Yeah. They need to go ahead and take Americano out.
I thought like, and I see why they didn't do it at World. I mean, I see why they didn't do it at World Collide. I wouldn't have had him out there in the Luchador match at a AAA event. That would have been horrible.
No,
But
that you talk about beatdown.
you know, yeah, I see why they didn't have it there.
He might have had to be careful going to the car.
That's why I thought it was still cool that they did it at Chad Gable because we know it's you. So
Yeah.
having Vikingo beat you at Worlds Collide is cool. But Seth Rollins gets the briefcase, and I thought that George was too obvious though. Too
Yeah,
obvious.
that's why I thought he wasn't gonna win because he had everything in place to win. So it's like, okay,
Yeah,
they gonna pull it
I
away
thought
from him.
like
They treat it like they carried on the stick.
yeah, or like they're gonna have Punk or Reigns come out and nope. Which I was surprised. That's probably the most surprised I was surprised about that match. That Punk nor Sami Zayn nor Roman Reigns came out there to stop him. It was just let him do his thing.
Yeah.
Because if I'm
Now we
Punk and I'm
got
Sami Zayn, yeah, go ahead. My bad.
no. Now I'm saying now we got to worry about him walking around, big balling on Raw now.
Yeah.
Monday Night
You
Messiah
know,
all
but
over again.
yeah, on Monday Night Raw it's gonna be Jay versus Gunther. And you better believe I think he cashing in, or he's gonna attempt to. He might not get it. He might attempt. I think he's gonna attempt it. He's gonna attempt it. Like he got to. He's gonna attempt
If
that.
Jay win, he better win and yeet up the aisle. Go home.
He's gonna just like dip out because they coming.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't be sitting there
I,
celebrating. That's what's gonna mess him up though. If he's celebrating the longest, he get run it back one more time and he gonna yeet, turn around.
he already be tired. He already be tired. Get hit with that spear, and he hit with that the stone, and we out of there. Hmm.
Yep.
All right. So also after this match, we saw that WrestleMania is gonna double down and go back to Vegas. Um, I like they changed the graphic. You remember the WrestleMania of this year's WrestleMania? They had like the playing card, and it was all colorful like Vegas. This one is like black and white, so they
Yeah.
changed it up. It's still Vegas, but it's black and white. So I don't know. Just give me a new set design. I'm good. Like, don't have that same set design. I'll be mad as crap y'all come out with that same set design for WrestleMania next year.
Like Triple H said, we doubling
Like y'all
down
just
now.
double down. You better double down and have a new set design. I know that.
Yeah, they can't be
Um,
lazy on that. Mm-mm. I'm already ain't happy about it going there. So hopefully, we can get a crowd that's a little bit more enthused. I mean, because a lot of people said the crowd killed it this year for him.
yeah, yeah. Night one, like the crowd got better in night two because the matches were a little better, or the matches were a little better than night one. Night one was ugh. Like night one was horrible. Like it was horrible. It was a horrible card. The card could be good. It's just the matches, like especially like with like Tiffany and Charlotte killed it for me with their match. It was like that whole night one, other than Jacob winning the U.S. belt and Jay winning the world belt. Other than that, that night one was rough,
It was kind of
awful.
painful.
Yeah, it was awful. Well, I ain't gonna lie, if I was a crowd like, but so they're doubling down, going back to Mania. I mean, going back to Mania, going back to Vegas. They're doubling down, double or nothing, I guess. Mhm.
Yeah,
So
that's what I was
AEW
thinking. That was
mad.
a run off
I know
double or nothing.
AEW. I know AEW mad because the reason they had double. So you remember they always held double or nothing in Vegas, and they were like, we ain't gonna hold it this year because WrestleMania's in Vegas and people be burnt out. So I think double or nothing is like right after Mania. Like they do double or nothing like in May, and they always have it in Vegas. So you had WrestleMania in April, can't have double or nothing in May, right? So they want to went to Arizona this year. I know they mad, like, damn, can't do it again. They doing
Hey,
WrestleMania
money
again
talks.
in April, and they're gonna do double or nothing somewhere else because they can't do it in Vegas, not right after Mania.
No,
So it's like, what we gonna do it? So
it's like a
no,
slap in
they,
the face, though. It's a huge slap in the face.
yep, well, we gonna do it again, just to let you know you can't do
We run this town.
it. Yeah. All right, main event time. Which I'm not gonna lie, out of all the matches on the card, and I only thought it was 4 matches at the time. We didn't know we're gonna get the dominant Mysterio match. Out of all the matches on the card, this is the match I cared the least about.
Same here.
Um, yeah, it's John Cena and Logan Paul versus Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. Why do we not care about this match? Number one, there was nothing on the line. There really was nothing on the line. There's no belts. There's no nothing. There's no stipulations. There's no nothing. It was kind of like, all right, we're gonna put these stars and these stars against each other for the sake of just going against each other. Which I get it. Yes, Cody has a problem with Cena. Yes, I know he took the belt from a Mania. Yes, Jey Uso and Logan Paul has been going back and forth ever since WrestleMania, the Raw from WrestleMania. So yes, I know these two teams have a problem with each other. Yes, I know that. We get that. But other than that, there's nothing on the line. Like there's
Yeah,
no
so it was.
stipulations. There's no nothing to it's just thrown out there.
There's no hook. There's no hook to just be
Yeah.
like, you got
Like
to watch this match.
yeah, yeah. Like you had the women's money in the bank, you had the men's money in the bank. We know what that entails. Even Dominic Mysterio for his Intercontinental belt on the line, and Becky Lynch had her Intercontinental, and Becky Lynch and Lyra had those. The auto matches had stakes in it. It had a belt on the line, or had the money in the briefcase belt on the line. This match is just out
Mm-hmm.
there. It's just yeah, we just gonna do this. And to tell you the truth, it bored the crap out of me. Not gonna lie to you. Good thing I was watching with my homies because it bored the crap out. Like I didn't care for the match. We knew Cena was gonna take bulk of the offense. We knew Logan Paul was gonna take bulk of the offense. We knew that there was gonna be just pretty much Cody Rhodes returning showcase. We're just gonna come have Cody Rhodes come out here, do his moves, send the crowd home happy. We know this is what this is
Yep.
about. You had two heels winning Money in the Bank this year, so you needed to send them home happy, and then the ultimate send the fans home happy. Because what have they been yelling all night and all week ever since last weekend? We want truth.
We want truth.
So the ultimate, uh, so the ultimate let the fans go home happy moment happened when somebody hits the ring in all black. Now I didn't know who it was at first, but when he started punching them, you could his pants leg went up. He was black, and you can see he was black. I said, I know that ain't who I think it is. I know that's not our truth. And sure enough, he takes the hoodie off, and it's our truth. My bad, Ron Killings. It is Ron Killings.
Yeah.
Yeah, he comes back and costs into the match, and Cody hits the crossroads and costs into the match, and our truth is back. So WWE listen to y'all. They listen. Triple
Woo.
H.
Woo.
Hey
Worldwide, baby.
man, what's wrong with Yeah, we ain't ending it out either. This is gonna hit that now. So
I got a little bit too excited. I
so
clapped too close. Ah,
yeah,
my bad.
yeah. So WWE listen. They listened to y'all, and they brought truth back. Despite what Triple H trying to tell everybody, oh, this was always in the plan. No one, no one, no one talking about it was a work. No one. Y'all let that man's contract run out, and they choose y'all online about it. And I didn't know how bad it was, but if you go to all the raw stuff, and when because they did it that past weekend.
Yeah.
So if you look at all the videos like Raw, NXT, you see a whole bunch of y'all can't believe y'all did True and y'all need to re-sign True. It was all over the videos, and the crowd was saying it, even the NXT. So they listen to y'all.
And you know
WWE
what?
listen to y'all,
And I saw a thing online. They were
and
like, "Our truth proves that you don't have to have 5-star matches to get over."
yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's a further let you know. Sometimes the character itself, whether it's stupid, slow, fast, whatever, the character itself can be so beloved that once it's gone, people feel the absence. Now, I'm gonna use Ricochet for an example because he's been vocal since he's been gone. Has anybody said anything about missing what Ricochet do on Raw?
nope, nope,
Because it was you know what I'm saying? I'm not taking away from his talent, but it's a prime example of you could snatch a Ricochet and it doesn't hurt as bad because Ricochet was known as the superhero flippy guy. Everybody nicknamed him
he's a flip,
as. Yeah,
he's a
and
flip
our
guy.
truth was the dude that made everybody laugh. He made you feel something.
Yeah. Dude, it was so bad. Even Ricochet was like, go join your life. Talking about Ricochet. I mean, talking about R-Truth. So everybody like R-Truth.
Yeah.
So good to have him. Not bad to have him back. So
Mm-hmm.
he about to be going. He about to go by Run Killing. So when it was they called. So after it happened on Monday, because number one, let's get it right. He didn't get fired. People, they let his contract expire. They didn't fire him. That just mean they didn't renew it. They didn't release him. There was no,
But you know
hey,
what though?
we're gonna release
That's
you.
he said that though. That's what got everybody thrown off when he said it.
Yeah, he didn't get. Yeah, he said release. Cause the way he worded it, like, yeah, he just released my contract or like just released it. Pretty much they let
Yeah.
it expire and they didn't resign. That's all that happened. They did the same thing with Sonya Deville this year. Like they let her contract expire and they didn't resign or they didn't do anything to try to resign. But the thing was, they were trying to keep him just with lesser money, or they were trying to they wanted to restructure the contract, which I also heard they're trying to restructure Roman Reigns' contract. Let's see how they go. But they're trying to they were trying to restructure his contract for a little bit less money, and he wasn't going for that. And after Monday, they were trying to keep in contact with him, and he ignored everybody. And Nick Khan personally called him like, "Hey man, let's get something done." And one of the things that he got done, if you notice, is he want to go by Ron Killings. He don't
Yeah.
want to go by R-Truth. He wants to go by Ron Killings because pretty much they said it's probably be like a farewell tour for him, like an unofficial farewell tour. So this is like his last year and a half or whatever. So that is the work. So this is like his last year and a half. And he wants to go by Ron Killings. So when he leaves, he wants to keep using Ron Killings. So that was one of the agreements they agreed on. All right, you're gonna give me this less money, cool, but I want to go by Ron Killings. Now our truth. Our truth is y'all's name. Ron Killings is my name. And I want to go by Ron Killings.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to have merch that has Ron Killings, and they agreed. So that's why you got Ron Killings that are R Truth. He don't want to be called R Truth anymore. He wants to be called Ron Killings. And I think this about to be a more serious character too.
No, he looked
So
like it. He had that look on
well,
his
we'll
face.
see. We'll see how the fans react because the fans are used to him being goofy and funny, and he about to go into this run killings. So we'll see. We'll see how they
I
go.
think Ron Killings may be like a good like hybrid because he already his character already came off as being like schizophrenic and all that when he was doing the little Jimmy days.
Yeah,
So maybe it's one of those situations where he can still be serious like those days and still throw a little comedy in there. It's like you laughing, but he not laughing with you.
okay, I can
Like
see
that
that.
wasn't supposed to be
But
funny. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, well, I can see that. I'm just
Yeah.
saying what. But all I'm saying is his charm. was his goofiness, was his comedy, his goofy comedy. Like, my bad, y'all. I ain't know. Like, that was his charm. That's why everybody liked him.
Yeah.
So is it gonna be run killings? He gonna go back to that TNA run killings, or is it gonna be run killings, but he still do the R Truth still?
You
That's
know he
what I'm
can't be the
wondering.
TNA round killers.
No, I mean well, no, he can't be that, but I'm talking about something like
That mug he was ruthless.
yeah. So we'll see. But ladies and gentlemen, that's the Money in the Bank review. All right, one out of 10. What do you get Money in the Bank? One being the lowest, 10 being the highest. I gave it an eight.
Mm, you
I
know
gave it an
what?
eight.
For once,
I gave it an eight.
we agree. We agree.
I gave it an
I'm gonna
eight.
give it
Yeah.
an 8 as well. Yes.
If the main event, our truth saved the main. If our truth wasn't there to save it, I probably would give it like a 7. But because he did come and say that main event, I gave it an 8. But
Yeah, because
if it would have just been that main event and no R Truth, yeah, it would have brought the pay down a bit. But because R Truth came back, I give it an 8. And the surprise of it, because no one saw it coming.
yeah,
No one predicted
no,
like, oh, R Truth gonna be this other. Nobody. So I like that. So yeah, I give it an
yeah, I
8. I
agree
give
with
it an
that.
8.
Because and another reason, like John Cena is no longer a must see as far as wrestling. We're looking for what happens with the storyline around him more so than seeing
Yep.
him compete. And with
Yep.
Logan Paul, it's kind of sort of the same way. Like Logan's good at what he does, but we kind of looking at what's happening around him now because it's like he just showing us all his tricks and stuff. It's like, all right, now y'all got to build a story to make us care. Because if
Yeah.
not, he gonna turn into the whole Ricochet situation.
Yep. No,
So
I think somebody. I think I saw a comment. They're like, yeah, he just Ricochet. He's just more famous,
yeah,
and he has way more. He has way more personality. Than Ricochet, and he's better on the mic. He
yeah,
does a lot of things better than Ricochet. Ricochet should have been over our wrestler. He's been doing it for long, but give Logan Paul 2 years of continuing to train, and he's gonna be overall better wrestler. He showed he could talk better than Ricochet, and he has way more personality than Ricochet.
oh yeah,
So yeah,
Ricochet try too
so
hard.
yeah, just
Yeah,
just yeah. Uh, so we both give it an 8.
yep,
That's the verdict. All right, cool.
that's the verdict.
So all right, so we're recording this as of now on a Monday. So Monday Night Raw. It has been announced that they're doing the King and Queen of the Ring qualifying match tonight, starting tonight on Raw. Remember, whoever wins King and Queen of the Ring gets the title shot at SummerSlam. Last year, Gunther won King of the Ring. He fought against Damian Priest at SummerSlam and won. Nia Jax won Queen of the Ring. She fought against Bayley at SummerSlam last year and won. So this is big. This is going from Money in the Bank, which is important, to King and Queen of the Ring, which is important. So whoever wins those gets
Mhm.
the title shot at SummerSlam. So the qualifying matches start tonight. Plus, John Cena's supposed to be on Raw tonight. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Hey, he gonna have
That's
that belt with him too. So if there was a cash
oh,
in,
I didn't think about that. There you go. Both champions gonna be
yeah,
on Raw. Yeah, both
don't get
champions gonna
caught
be on
slipping.
Raw. Yeah. Hey, Naomi said she told Io Sky and Tiffany, hey, don't get caught. It's a
We'll
bad day
see.
when I was on this briefcase. So we'll
We'll see
see.
what costs him,
So
baby.
so the next time you should see us, barring like anything happening in the wrestling news, it's gonna be Rundown Thursday, which y'all can
Yes.
catch every Thursday night. We do a rundown Raw, NXT, and AEW Dynamite. Not the 4 hours. I ain't doing all that. We're doing AEW Dynamite. So we did our first rundown, which I thought was a good success, and we're gonna do it again this Thursday. So we'll be looking forward to you there. Anyway, it's your boy CL Cool.
It's your boy Ted.
And we appreciate it. Like, come subscribe. The road to 50. We're at 19. The road to 50. Subscribe, like, comment, let us know. Engage. This is all about engaging. We're trying to grow. We're trying to get there.
Yep.
But yeah, on another note, we out, man.